What's going on? What's going on? It's your man Mouse C, baby Cheeks for life, Midwest connected. You know what I mean? 219 TV, but we bring you all things life related to this life and this crazy world we live in. We touch on topics that might spark something in your mind, and at the same time, give you some nuggets. And this one for nuggets for these babies. Excuse me, this for these babies, man. It's getting over a little cold, but man, this is a sad one right here. This is about, rest in peace, Shaquilla, Shaquilla, right? Rest in peace to her, man, because this was a sad situation, that really it didn't have to go down like this. It didn't have to go down like this, you know what I'm saying? And it's like the six friends, now they looking for him. The feds then got involved, just giving y'all a little update. The feds then got involved, you saw what you saw. You saw the pictures, you saw the abuse, so we ain't gonna keep showing that. We just wanna, put them in a good light, cause that's what it's about when you leave. I hope y'all do me the same. But anyway, it's like, who need enemies when you got friends like this? You know what I mean? She's a young boss lady doing what she gotta do, trying to get, as they say, get in the bag. And these is the depiction of the most hatingest haters, man. She was in a circle full of haters, man. She had associates, not friends around her. They left the girl for dead, beat her, and they say the plan was to get a credit, credit card. So they probably gonna leave her beat up, like something happened to her. Take the credit card, get her run up her info, and tell them that she was down there hurt, whatever the case. But it was pre-planned. It wasn't no just because the guy recording it. The dudes, they going down for being lames in the game as far as just not stand up. That wouldn't happen no more. I'm sorry. You're not finna be beating on nobody in another country. We ain't nowhere. Come on, no, we ain't doing that. Y'all do that on your own time. But the guys, they wasn't stand up and they got to pay for that. Because if it was my daughter, I got four girls, man. Four girls. I love them all to death. And if something like that was to happen, man, I lose my mind. Somehow you have to pay for that. But I got two boys now. I hope they never let themselves get in a situation with some lames where they can't think like the men that they supposed to be. And then, it's like, it's sad, man. It's sad. This new generation want to record everything for, they want to humiliate the girl. You saw the video, the way she got attacked. It was set up when she was ready for him. Like, come on, y'all, let's get naked, put your clothes on, off, let's go to whatever they finna go to the pool, and they in the room all fully clothed. Like, nah, they was plotting it. They was plotting it. You know what I'm saying? And the dude that was who was on the camera before her, he was trying to walk ahead of her. You know what I'm saying? And kind of, it was just a crazy situation, man. And this happened. She wasn't even there 24 hours. This happened the same day she touched down. They convinced her to come down there. They say she basically paid for the trip. They just paid for their flights. You know what I'm saying? She got the room, this, that, and the third. And for whatever that reason was, man, the dude or the girl, or they say it was a trans, allegedly, I ain't, we ain't here to gossip. We just here to talk about, how to, some things you can't stop. And that's why, baby, life insurance is a must. But we never know how we gonna go. And you never expect, and it ain't about the money. It's just about properly giving your people a nice home going and remembering them in the highest light when they leave. And if they the breadwinners, you gotta have that covered. But it's like these people, man, they did the worst thing you could do with somebody that's, there to look out for you. Obviously, she was looking out for him, but they just something about it they just wasn't feeling, man. And that jealousy and envy, man, it tapped in, bro. It tapped in. Y'all let me know what you think about it. Drop something in the comments, but it tapped in, man. And I'm just like, I can't really believe that they did it like that. Then the heartlessness of, they say they tried to ask mother for 5 more thousand for the hospital. Mama like, yo, she got insurance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude was trying to press for some more money. The Khalil dude, who was her best friend supposedly, he gonna be in a lot of hot water. Just watch as we roll out updates, because it's justice. Because this one of those where if we gonna stand on the police and everything, we gotta stand down on this one, So they got to get their hat brought to them, bro. And Mexico, like now, because they talking about this is to put a black guy on Mexico tourism, Cancun and all that. No, Mexico, like, I ain't finna mess our bread up. Mexico said, we want them, bring them back over here so we can try them. You know, the Mexican jails and our jails is two different worlds, baby. You know, so you sleep on bricks. You know, if you ain't got that bread, if you got it, they gonna extort you to no end. So it's finna get ugly. And they ain't got far to run. They running up and down the East Coast, you know, running to the cousin house. When they put that reward out, so they say 20,000, 10,000, 5,000. They getting one by one. They finna start turning them in. They all look like they gonna talk. So they all gonna talk. So this is a sad situation, man. But it's one of those things where it really made me think about my kids, man, and think about, you know, the life we live in, the people they're around, the circles they choose, the game we really giving them. Not just giving them game on just how to be tough, how to be. You got to show them how to read people, man. How to, look at you gotta don't look at everybody as they your friend. They with open arms. There's something with everybody, man. And you got to get that time to show itself. Sometimes we don't get stuff time to show itself. Then when it's too late, and either snap out and kill them, or in this situation, she end up getting on the bad end of the stick, bro. But it's like, they have known the girl for some years, and then the other ones just got caught up in the hate. You know, that mob mentality. Everybody trying to get to the crib. It was crazy, man. It was just crazy, bro. And it's crazy, and it's picking up legs, and they probably thought they was gonna get away with it. Like, we gonna leave it out. And the fact that y'all all came back, and then they went to her parents' house, her mom's house, man, sat down, ate food. She had and really came with the flim flam, and now when the pops got to ask the questions, when they got their body back with that autopsy, now they had to answer questions. All of a sudden, people getting sick. The dude, his parents, now if you a parent once again. Now on this one, this is a little different from Jay Prince. Would you throw your kids to the wolves? That's a question, bro. If my kids was involved in something like this, man, that's a tough one there, bro. But you gotta teach them to stand down. And if they caught in something like this, bro, everybody got their ways. But this is a sad situation, man. This is a sad situation. So y'all keep the updates. We're gonna keep on with justice for Quella, man. Because these people gotta be brought to justice, man. They gonna be brought to justice. Because what they did was straight hate. And that's a lot of what we do, man. Our people, we hate on each other so bad till it's crazy, man. That jealous and envy. And it ain't just us. It's really a poverty thing. Because if they all have money, maybe it'll probably still be. You can't even. Sometimes you can't even put money on it. Some people just got it in their blood. They don't want to see you win, man. And the fact that she was winning, and maybe they might have thought she was flaunting it, but hell, if she paying for y'all, she doing what bosses do. She was the boss of the clique, and she was moving like that. They couldn't respect it, man. So everybody ain't happy for you, man. They want to get paid for the work they ain't put in, bro. And that's kind of what this was. She had a lot of vultures around her that, wanted in. And she probably wasn't because she was about her business. She was like, I kick it with y'all, spend some money with y'all, but a lot of y'all can't get in on the. So the jealousy, man, and because when they got a history, you check the history. It's a history of hate, So we're gonna see how this playing out. But Mexico involved, FBI involved. You ain't going to follow the FBI. That running 200, you had $200 worth of gas, man. It's only gonna get you one or two states up. After a while, that on the run is different. After that first 2-3 weeks, you still can't do what you can't move how you want to move. The pressure coming, baby. The pressure coming. But I want to ask y'all. But you know what? Shout out to Kyrie though, man. Kyrie dropped 65,000 in the thing, man. People did a GoFundMe, like I say, and this it's crazy how it's worth more dead than alive. In some cases, it's just crazy how life works like that. But Kyrie put 50,000 one time, 15,000 another time, donating to the cause, man. Something hit his heart, and you gotta commend that. Regardless of why he did it, what he did it, that was just in some ways ain't no way really you can help but you do a love donation. That was a donation out of love, man. So you gotta respect the brother for that. They better put him back on that court. We're gonna touch back on that one too if the NBA gonna strike for Kyrie. But yeah, man. So shout to Kyrie. He did what he supposed to do. And hey, hopefully people step up, even if they got to put money towards the legal fund to get them keep that pressure on their neck to do what they need to do. Because as a community, Chiefs for life, baby, we want to live, not exist, and you can't let that energy exist around you. So watch your kids, man. Put that game in them. Tell them choose, and even us have grown. Choose your circles wisely, man. Choose your circles wisely. Because with friends like this, man, who need enemies, bro? That's sad, man. But justice for Quella, bro. Justice for Quella. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Prayers and condolences to her family, her pops, because I got girls and pops was ate up, man. He was ate up. But hopefully they gonna get to the bottom of this because the feds is on them. The six of them, the Denisha girl, the feds is on all of them. So we're gonna keep y'all posted with this, all right? Peace.